Imagine stepping back in time to the year 1700. No skyscrapers, no yellow taxis, no Times Square lights. This is New Amsterdam, the tiny settlement that would one day become New York City. Welcome to a stunning virtual walking tour of New York as it looked over 300 years ago. In 1700, New York was still called New Amsterdam, a small Dutch colonial town with only about 5,000 residents. It sat at the southern tip of Manhattan Island, surrounded by wooden walls to protect against possible attacks. The streets were mostly dirt paths, narrow and winding, lined with simple wooden and brick houses with steep roofs. As we walked down what would later become Broadway, you'd see merchants, farmers, and enslaved Africans working side by side. The air smells of fresh bread, fish from the harbor, and smoke from fireplaces. Dutch was still the main language spoken in the streets, mixed with English, Native American languages, and African dialects. At the heart of the town stood Fort Amsterdam, with its stone walls and cannons pointing toward the harbor. Just outside the fort, a small wall protected the settlement. And yes, this is where Wall Street gets its name from today. Traders bought and sold beaver pelts, tobacco, and goods from ships arriving from Europe and the Caribbean. Daily life and people. Most people woke up at sunrise. Women managed households, men worked as craftsmen, sailors, or traders. Children helped with chores from a young age. Slavery was tragically common. Nearly 15% of the population were enslaved Africans who built much of the early city. The harbor and trade. The harbor was the lifeblood of New Amsterdam. Dozens of sailing ships were tied to wooden docks. This tiny port was already one of the busiest in the American colonies, trading with the world. Did you know? There were no police. Order was kept by night watchmen carrying lanterns. Taverns were everywhere. People drank beer and cider more than water because water wasn't always safe. And wild animals like wolves were still seen on the edges of town. We've walked through a city that feels worlds away from modern New York, yet every street we saw is still here beneath the skyscrapers. Thank you for joining this journey through time. If you enjoyed this virtual tour and want to explore more lost cities like ancient Rome, Pompeii, or Paris in 1800, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let me know in the comments which city you want next.